All right, welcome back to Learn SKN, and somewhat breaking news here. We're saying that there's some allegations that there was a breach for the CSEC math paper 2. So they're saying that it might have been leaked ahead of time. There are allegations that it might have been leaked ahead of time. And so CX is here say that they are going to be investigating the matter. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I hope this is just a rumor. I hope this is not true, because a lot of students put some hard work into preparations for this exam. I've seen it with my own eyes. Children study real hard, and it would be very unfortunate that this happened. And I mean, for something like this to happen, it's so sad. Like, who are the adults who would condone this? Because I don't think if there's a breach, it was a child. I mean, I'm assuming. I don't think it was a child who would have gone and got that kind of connection. So whoever involved in this, that's just terrible. Like, why would you do that? Why would you not just trust your students and have them prepare properly so that they can feel good about the exam? Like, why would you pass? If you pass an exam and you know you cheated, how would you feel about that? Would you feel good about that inside? I mean, when you go in the world of work now, what happens? You can't even perform because you did not achieve what you said you achieved. So I'm really hoping that it's just a rumor and it is not true, because it will be so unfair for all those children across the region who really put in the work. People paid for classes, paid for past papers, paid for books, put in time and time. We cannot get back all the time. And then if you have to redo this exam now, my goodness, that can be so demoralizing. I mean, for some, who might have felt that they did poorly in the previous exam, they may be glad for a little redo. But knowing, CX might just amped up the difficulty. So maybe you might have gotten maybe a strong 3, and then end up with a 4, whatever, So I don't think, this is a real rough one. A real rough one. It's very unfortunate. I see some people there saying that they should just mark the SB and the paper 1. But the reality is paper 1 is kind of a little bit more trickier, because you have 25% chance of getting the answer correct, right? It's one out of the 4. But for the structured paper, you can actually sit down there and try your best to manufacture a pass, right? If a question is on 20, you could say, okay, if I do this part, I might get 5. Do this part here, I get an next 5. Do this one, I get maybe 3 here, a 2 here. You can sit down and manufacture it. You can remember, it's not just the end result as that they mark. The mark, you work and everything, you process. The process is what they mark. So you have a better chance of kind of getting your own pass with the paper 2. So I hope that it is first of all, I hope that it's a rumor and it's not true. Then I hope that if it is true, they can maybe isolate where it happened and maybe deal with that center. Or if they have to redo, they redo, which is not something I would like. But I don't want it to be a SBA paper 1 situation again like 2020, right? There were a lot of confusion about that. I think the best thing to do would be to redo it if that's the issue, because if you studied for the exam and you studied well, put in all the hard work, it should not be too difficult to go back and even do better, because you have more time to study. Yes, it can be demoralizing because you have to resit that exam again, but it might be advantageous to some persons who might have did poorly on this one, and then they may be able to make up. So that's what we are hearing out there, that there might have been a breach for the past paper 2. And yeah, like I said, I hope it's not true. Alright, so I'll stay tuned to this one. I'll keep a close ear to this one to see what is what. And I'll see when the investigation is completed, what the end result is. Alright, so students out there, hold your head up. For those who work hard and put in the work to get their pass, or they feel like the pass, keep your head up. For those who, if you want to be fair, let it be that it's a rumor and it's not true and everybody go through what they had. So that's my 2 cents on this one, and I hope this doesn't happen again. CXA, you have to tighten your grip on these things. We can't afford to have this thing happening. I don't understand. Alright, so this is Learn SKN. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.